What's going on, YouTube? Guitstik Customs here, if you didn't know. Friday night, spent the day working on the motorcycle. Can you see it? Kind of sort of part of it. Got all the trim back on, got the gas tank back on, got everything hooked up. Let's see. Can you see that? Got the switch put in the dash for the driving lights. A whole lot brighter, if you ask me. I was trying to figure out where I was going to put that switch. I had to take the dash apart to do it. And I have a hole saw auger. Let's see. There it is over here. I have a hole saw auger. This is not the one that I had. I spent almost all day yesterday looking for the one that I have that I spent like $45 on, really good one. Ended up having to go to AutoZone, buy that one, 12 bucks. But I was only going into plastic with it, so it wasn't a big deal. But it was a big deal because I couldn't find the one that I have, a really good one. So then I was looking for a nut to a bolt. There's a joke there. Think about it. On this nasty mess of a table. And yes, those are Nathan 4071 ferro rods. I know where they're at now. Well, I knew where they were at before. Well, while looking for that nut, I found the good one. I needed this one because this was actually the right size to make that hole for the switch. As it was, I had to wallow it out and, use a knife to try to make the hole just a little bit bigger. I've got a little bit more to do on it. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with these. This is the harness for the electric riding gear that I wear. I installed an auxiliary fuse panel from Eastern Beaver in Japan, of all places. Yeah, Eastern Beaver. Yeah. And then when I hooked up the lights, I had a wiring harness. Actually, the wiring harness is for a car. So this has got a relay here and a fuse to the battery. I'm not really liking the way this was wired up. That relays to here. But then this wires into here. And so I've got a redundancy of relays. Yeah. So I'm going to have to redo that, unless I just keep it that way. But I don't like the way the wiring harness looks right now with all the wires every which way and looking like a rat's nest under the seat and rattling around and rubbing on everything. So I am going to have to get that sorted out. But I'm also going to have to sort out, I was looking for a set of Dean's plugs. It may not mean anything to y'all, but anybody that does anything with electrical, they know what a Dean's plug is. For the lights, right now I've just got those butt connected, and I hate butt connectors. But they're butt connected, not duct tape, it would work, but electrical tape together, to keep water moisture out of it, and then electrical taped up to the bar right here. And much to my chagrin, after I had already connected everything up, I found there's a hole. Yeah, you probably can't see it. A hole on both ends of this bar that runs across the front of the bike. So I could have run the wiring harness out through there and made it all nice and neat instead of having it hanging on the bar with zip ties that I still need to trim back. And I need to put a couple more on there to keep it away from the exhaust, but it would have looked a lot better. And they're not drain holes. There isn't a drain hole on the bottom of this bar, just a hole right here on each end of the bar. And I figure that's where the factory the dealerships, if they install lights for a customer, they'll run the wiring through there. So that's not a big deal. Just a steel weight on the end of a piece of string and a magnet to draw it through, and Bob's your uncle. Well, Bob may be your uncle, or I don't know. Is that your uncle? So that's where I'm at with the motorcycle. It was finally warm enough today for me to do something with it. Finally. It didn't take that long, but it took a long time. I just kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. And I need to get that crazy idea out of my head of starting my own motorcycle repair shop. That'd be cool, but I don't have the space for it. I would need a lift table because I sure as heck can't be getting up and down off of my knees all the time. And I don't have a place to put a lift table. Well, I could put a lift table in here, but it would be in the way all the time. I'd have to park on it all the time, and I'd be tripping over it every time I went through here, out the door, and plus a good lift table is going to cost me, a good bit of money. So, got a question for y'all. Those of you who are small creators, I mean, I'm not talking stature, but, like me, with, 300 and some odd or less or more, have you noticed my subscription count has been going up and down, 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 up and down. Driving me crazy. Well, it's not really driving me crazy. I figure I know what the phenomenon is. It's because of the changes that YouTube's made, people are scrambling to increase their subscribers. And there are a lot of people out there with some really crazy ideas of how to increase your subscribers. Rather than putting work into creating good content that people want to watch, they're just going out and subscribing to everybody they can. And if they don't get subscribed back, they unsubscribe them. So my subscription account goes up and down. I'm not worried about it. I'm surprised I even got 300 subscribers, let alone, getting to 1,000. If I get to 1,000, it'll happen. And it'll happen because people like what I put out. I hope, anyways. I know it's not for my good looks. All right, that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to let you know what's going on with the motorcycle. Like I said, I've been on vacation all week, and I've only gotten how many videos out? Shows you how organized I am. This shows you how organized I am. That makes me mad that I searched all over that table looking for, I searched the entire shop looking for everything, for that one auger. And then I found it after I had already done the work that I needed to do to the motorcycle. This is pitiful. This is a disaster area. You just need to back a dumpster up, but I'm a hoarder. Well, I guess I'm a border hoarder. On the border of being a hoarder. But I need to get rid of a bunch of stuff. So, I'm going to cut it off here. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like what you see, give me a thumbs down. Leave comments down in the bottom. I like comments, okay? I like conversing with everybody. And if you don't mind, hit that little red subscribe button right there in the corner, and maybe check out these videos over here. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.